Let me introduce myself. I'm Rubes from Son of Chaos. It's a Mexican media focused on bringing all the information about the league and other League of Legends leagues.
Hmm.
First of all, congratulations on your victory. I'm so
Thank you.
happy to meet you and so
Nice to
happy
meet
to
you too.
see the great assassin back at the league, at the great leagues. How are you feeling about this?
I'm happy to be back. I think my level has always been this, so it's nicer to compete with people that are on a high level.
Yeah, and I want to talk about what has been going about in your career. We know you've been in leg with the problems Misfits had in 2018, 19, if my memory doesn't fail me. Then you go to
19.
Vitality. Then you go to NA. Play like 1 week only in the tier 1 instead of
LCS, yeah.
academy. And then you come back to Astralis and make an amazing return with that rise, saving your jungler, going with the elevators for the Nashor's Baron, and everything was just a clean game.
Yeah.
How would you
What is the
feel?
question? Sorry.
Sorry, I want
uh,
to just express my.
yeah.
I'm a big fan of you since I saw you first in Misfits. Sorry if
Thank
I
you.
sound a
It's fine.
little
It's fine.
fanboy. But how are you feeling now that you return from LNA and you're against up against some of the best mid laners the region has to offer?
I mean, it's. I'm happy to be back. The competition is good. I think it's really really similar in skill. Most teams except G2, I would say. So just because of that, it's fun to compete because I think everyone has a chance to beat everyone and go far. Honestly,
How long? Well, no, how long, but how you feel with the incorporation to the team in these 2 weeks of off season and the rest time that you have to prepare? Do you feel like you need more time to adapt to the team, or how you feeling in all this movement it's been?
when I joined Astralis and we were first scrimming, I think the first 3 scrim days I was actually playing from remote. Me and Kobe was playing remote, so it was hard to mesh well because you don't see people. You don't see how they're reacting to stuff, different stuff. It's like easier to talk to each other when you see them. So it was hard the first 3 days because there was stress from the last split that was coming over as well to the split. So people were more on edge, I would say, than if I was to join at the start of the year with everyone not having played with each other. Uh, but after coming to the gaming house, I think I integrated myself really, really easily. I would say that I'm pretty good with people, different kind of people. I can talk to them and I can be there for them and all of that. So it wasn't that hard. And I think we had a really, really good vibe the last few days.
Okay. Do you think we will see one of your best assassins like Seth, like Kali, like Yasuo, Johnny, or this will be like a pocket pick, or only depends if the mid laner is a good match, or will be like in which cases we will see that sample of you?
I think you can always be prepared to see this. I was actually planning to play one of those champions, one of my champions, but they picked already super hard disengage with Renata, and they had Lee Sin as well for disengage with Gragas as well, so it was already hard to pick. So, but I think according to our draft and how enemy team drafts, you can for sure see them. Like if there's a good spot, I will for sure pick them.
Okay, now that you return to the LEC, which team or which mid laner you are much interesting to play against?
I think there's only 3 mid laners that are good, like in quotation marks. Obviously, everyone is good because they're in LEC, but the ones that are on the top of the crop is like Larsen, Humanoid, and Caps, I would say, and all of them have different kinds of strengths. Humanoid having a really good lane phase. Larsen having really, really consistent showing with good lane pace, with everything, all of that as well. I would say they're kind of similar, Humanoid and Larsen. And then there's Caps that is more all over the place with playing different kinds of champions here and there, random champions. So it will. I think the most fun will always be against Caps, just because both of us will just pick some show champions against each other if it's allowed.
Okay, and you already beat one of those three. Tomorrow you go against G2, so we gonna see leader against Caps. And in general team compositions, which teams you want to play against? Not only the mid laner, but all the team.
G2 for sure. I have the most friends from there. They're really fun people, and I get along with them really, really well. We're planning to even play volleyball against each other, I think, in one of the off days, Astralis versus G2. And obviously, they're the best, so that's the one that I look forward to the most.
Okay, and finally, something you want to say to your Latin American fans now that you return to the big leagues?
Do I have some?
I know you have. I follow
Uh,
people in Twitter here in Mexico
okay.
almost, and they were excited to see you back. Excited for this match, and excited to see you play with the Assassins. That's why I asked the question.
I think as long as people like that are supporting me and are happy to see me play those, I will be able to perform better seeing those. I tweeted about it. There's like a lot of negative stuff, lies whatsoever on the internet about me, just because I was super super hyped and I didn't live up to their expectations. But there were some people backing me up, and I'm sure one of the Latin American fans are like that as well. If the things that you're saying to me is true, so I hope you keep supporting me in that way and. I hope I can make you feel excited with my champion code.
Well, thank you for the interview, leader, and let's continue with that win streak.
Thank you.
Bye.
Have a good day. Bye.